Hey there, it's Gia, and I'm still on quarantine. Like, I mean, it's a different type of quarantine, but I still can't leave my house. Nor do I I don't really want to at the time. Like, it's not safe for me to. But yeah, I can't leave. So, I thought I'd get a little dressed up today and maybe, go to the living room or go to the kitchen or maybe make a TikTok. I plucked my eyebrows last night because they needed some grooming, and I decided, you know what? I'm not gonna see anyone for a little while. So if I make a mistake, it's no harm, they'll grow back by the time I see anyone. So yeah, I plucked them and they're fresher than they were yesterday. So what I'm gonna be doing is my no makeup routine. So this is just like my chill makeup. Yes. So I hope you'll enjoy, and let's get on with the video. First, what I normally do is I wash my face, and this is the face wash I use. I got it from Japan, but I think you can get it here from Beauty MNL. So yes, this is the one I use, and I think it's really good. I don't break out when I use this. Next, I moisturize with this moisturizer. I got it also from Japan. It's the Naturey, I don't know how to pronounce that. I might just be dumb though. Skin conditioning gel. So yeah, I like to use this. I think it's a water-based moisturizer, so it's not really oily, which I like. So yeah, and then it dries on my face nicely. And it doesn't leave the sticky feeling, which I really like, especially before I put on my makeup. So this is my everyday makeup bag. It's quite large and it's also quite dirty. So it says Kiss and Makeup. I'm sorry for that. But yeah, so in here I just have the things that I normally use every day, which you will see me use now. Okay, so for my concealer, I use this Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the shade Fair. For a while I didn't use this because I got really tan. No, actually I got sunburned. I got burned real bad last year. So I had to switch concealers for a while, but I think my tan has faded enough and I miss it. But I think it's faded enough that I can go back to using this one because the concealer I use is kind of too dark and too yellow for me now. Oh, I miss being tan. But yeah, so what I do, I just get that and I apply it under my eyes, and it's essential to make the really ugly faces, or else you won't get the concealer everywhere you're supposed to. I don't this is just what I do. Then I put some here, then down my nose, that's not straight, down my nose to make it look more matangos. What's that in English? I don't know. Yeah, to make it look pointier. Then some on my cupid's bow and some on my chin. So when I have my concealer on, I normally get my beauty blender and I just blend. This is already wet with water, so. Also, I'm sure everyone who knows about makeup that's watching this already knows, but concealer should always be lighter than your skin, so it brings out the highlights. Although this seems like the same color as my skin, but normally it should be lighter than your foundation at least, so there's dimension in your face. This is just what I know. I'm not a pro or anything, but yeah. So after concealer, I normally use a powder. Where's my powder brush? Here. This is the Rimmel Stay Matte powder. As you can see, I use it a lot. because I've already hit pan. This is in the shade Peach Glow. I was dumb and I got it in a shade not in translucent. So when I did get darker, I had to get another powder first. But this is actually a really good powder. As far as I know, it doesn't give flashback, which is great because nobody needs that in their lives. So yes, I just use this on the parts where I put concealer so it's all set properly. Yes. And then after powder, I normally go on to bronzer next. This is the PS Bronze Queen Matte Bronzer. I got this from Primark when I was traveling in the UK. It's quite old, but I do really love it. I have not hit pan yet, and it does not make me break out, so I continue to use it. And I use this fan brush I got from Glad King. It's kind of dead. But you know what? It still works. It still does its job. So what I do, I put it here in, oh, that's dark. But I blend it, you know, I just continue to blend. Yes, I'm aware that I use bronzer to like kind of contour also. But like, this is just what I do and it works for me. And I don't, Lord, I hope I don't look that bad when I go out. Like, my pictures seem to turn out pretty well. So I just do what I do. And then what I do, I also put it on my forehead. I also put it on my forehead to just, really bring out the center of my face. So I get product and then I tap some off. And then I get that and I put on both sides, tap some off, and I just put some on my nose to make it, again, look more matangos, kind of. But yeah, so just do that. And if I think it's too dark, like, I'll get my powder brush and I'll just go over it. Because in case you didn't know, because I didn't know this for a while, if you get some of your powder and you just brush it over the areas where there's too much, like, it will lighten them. So yes. Okay, so after bronzer there is blush, and yes, I am aware of how broken my blush is. Like, this blush has been through it. I've fixed this 2 times. Like, this broke twice while I was traveling, so I couldn't even fix it. So like, I just had some powder. So I have fixed this twice, and this part broke, so I taped it down. Yeah, this is how much I like this blush. It's a really good blush to me, and I think it suits my skin tone pretty well, and it makes it look like pretty natural because I'm pink anyway, and I'm like maputi, I'm like mestiza. So tap some off, then I smile and I put it in the apples of my cheeks and I just blend it out. And I put some on the bridge of my nose also. Para I look rosy, I look fresh. And then I just blend it going up and going out, and sometimes I stipple. And if I don't really like how much color there is, sometimes I'll put more, because it does fade like throughout the day, down a little. So yeah, I tend to put quite a bit because I like looking rosy. And if I feel like I look too rosy, get that powder, just put a little on top. So after my blush, I normally do my brows, and that's because I don't do my highlight right after my blush, because highlight for me, like what I've noticed, is it gets taken off quite easily, so that's normally like towards the end of my makeup routine. So I do my brows, and also because they take a while, So like I said, I plucked them last night, but they're still like not the best. I just plucked the excess. So I'm taking out my little baby mirror. It's also kind of dirty because I travel with this as well, so it has makeup on it. But yes, so I use the NYX Stamen Frame tinted brow pomade, and I am in the shade Espresso. Yay. Okay. So I got my brush. I got this brush on Shopee. It was like 10 pesos. So I get a little bit, and then I will go from the bottom and I will trace the bottom out here. Just to give me a starting point. Then I push up so the product gets spread. And then here on the top, just make a little shape for my brow. So for the tail, I don't normally fill it in that much because I put gel there so it stays put. But I do like draw out the side, and I do fill in my scar. I don't know if you can see it, but I do have a scar there. Because in grade 2, I was dumb and I hit my head on a wall because I wasn't looking. The nurse said I didn't need stitches, and I was so happy about that. Then I went to the hospital and they said I needed stitches, and I was terrified. But you know what? It's all good now. It's in the past. But yeah, so after I go in with the pomade, I normally get my gel. This is the Careline Brow Gel in Coffee. There seems to be a theme with these eyebrow things, espresso and coffee. And I normally, like, I go in really light-handed because this is really dark. Like, this is crazy. Okay. I mean, of course it's dark, but then, like, there's a lot. So I normally push my hair back, and then I just go in really light-handedly and put on the gel on the tail of my brow. And this stuff is really good. Like, my brows stay put when I put this gel in, so it's really, really good. I definitely suggest it. And it's Careline, so it's local. I know Careline is cruelty-free. Like, as far as I know, it's also cruelty-free. And it's really affordable. Like, I think this was like 100 pesos. And it lasts really long because, like I said, it's really dark. So, definitely recommend that. So, I'm gonna do this brow off camera because, you know, it's the same thing. This is my worst brow, by the way. Like, basta. I like this one better. But, yeah. So, when I get back, I'm gonna do my lashes, and then my highlight, and then my lips, and then we good. Okay, so I'm back. I'm sorry if there's been a bit of a lighting change. Time has passed because I went to go eat lunch, and I had banana bread. If you haven't seen that video, you know, it's like in the card somewhere there. Plug. But yeah, so some time has passed and it started raining in that time, which is amazing. Not. But yeah, okay. So back to where I was in my makeup routine. This brow is done. I'm also fortunate that this is my worst brow, I guess, because my hair parts that way. And the thing is, like, there's like a little bald spot where hair just doesn't grow, which is so rude. But yeah, so I also fix that with the brow gel. So I like put brow gel so it looks less like a bald spot. I remember as a kid, I would look at this and I would like see people using it, and I would just be like, how? And like, I tried using it and my mom was like, oh, your tita does that every day. And I go, every day? How? But now I get it. I get how. So this is a Shuemura. It's good as far as I've heard. My old one was the Koji. The Koji ones are also really good. So I will be using this mascara. It's the Heroin Make Long and Curl Mascara, super waterproof. And when it says super waterproof, this mascara is not joking. I could wash my face with makeup remover. I could, like this one, like this face wash, I say it takes off makeup. It takes off all my makeup except this mascara. This mascara is like, it's no joke. The only way that I know I can get it off is with the mascara remover, which is really smart because they make more income. But like, this is no joke. You shall see. Okay, so after I curl it a fair amount, like I'll use my lash curler a lot, then I'll just brush it through my lashes. I have to be really careful. Oh, I got it on my eyelid. But I have to be really careful try not to get it on my eyelid, because like I said, this mascara is no joke. Once it's on there, the only thing that will get it off is the makeup remover. Like the special mascara remover. Oh my gosh, I miss this. I don't know if y'all can see, but like, yes. I feel like just like putting on mascara, it just completes the look, you know. Okay, I'm gonna be real with y'all, and like, I was done filming. I finished my makeup routine, and then I checked and it wasn't recording, and I just kind of died a little bit. But you know what? The show must go on, and so here we are. Okay, so on to highlight. The one I use is the Maybelline Master Chrome in Molten Rose Gold. This is for the lighter undertones, and they also have one which is Molten Gold. It's like a normal gold, yellow gold shade. But yeah, this is like for the lighter undertones, because it's a pinky. Yeah, because it's rose gold. Hello, sorry, I'm just kind of sabog right now because I thought I was done, but I'm not. Okay, this is a highlighter I swear by. It's so pigmented, like it's crazy. Like, let me just swatch it. Look at that. That's crazy. But yeah, I usually use a Morphe Y14 to apply it. So I'll get it on the brush, and then I'll put it on the high points of my face. And then I will use a pencil brush, or you can use any like detail brush, because I just like using the pencil brush because like it's smaller and I can be more precise where I put the highlight. So I like putting it on my Cupid's bow, on the tip of my nose here. I don't know what it's called, like the part where your forehead melts into your nose. Or like it curves into your nose. Yeah, that part. I like to put it there. I don't put it down the whole bridge of my nose, because like as far as I know, that like doesn't really make your nose look that pointy. Like it cancels out the contour or whatever. But yeah, I just don't do it. And then I put highlight on my brow bone, so under like the arc of my brow, and I put that here also. And I also put highlight on my inner corners. It just makes me feel more awake, you know, because I'm normally sleep deprived. I like sleeping late, even though I know I have to wake up early. I mean, I've been getting decent hours during quarantine because I don't really have anything to do anymore, but before. So yeah, and I just like it. It just completes it just makes me feel complete with my makeup routine. Like when I forget to put my inner corner highlight, I'll be like, oh no, I forgot to highlight my inner corners. And I know it sounds like such a weird thing to say, but I don't know, I like it. And also, like, highlight is one of my favorite parts of my makeup routine. Like, oh my gosh, you know, the glow, it hits different, you know, when you're glowing, and the highlight is so good. And for the last part, I use this Nivea Cherry Shine Lip Balm. I don't normally use lipstick because my lips get dry really easily, and also sometimes I just can't find the right shade of lipstick that works with my skin tone. Either it's too light and I look dead, or it's too pink and I look really funny. And I don't really wear dark lipsticks, so I decided to just use a lip balm. So there's a tint in this, and this is one of my favorite lip balms. Actually no, this is my favorite lip balm ever. I have not lost it. Look, that's like more than halfway. And like you can tell how much I use it by like how little it is now, and you can see the groove of my lip because I use it that often. So yes, that is the lip balm I use. I already have some on because like I said, I finished filming. I hope you enjoyed my everyday makeup routine and that maybe you learned a little something even though I didn't say many smart things. But yeah, I hope that maybe you found a product to try or that you tried it and you love it just like I do. I swear by every single one of my products in my makeup routine because, I don't know, they work for me and nobody has really said like, sis, your makeup looks whack, like in a bad way. I like to think my makeup looks pretty good when I do it this way. So yes. Okay, I just want to say that I do my makeup because I genuinely enjoy doing my makeup. Like, I find it so fun to just sit down and pamper myself, and it just makes me happy. I don't do my makeup because like, oh, I feel so ugly without makeup. Oh, I need makeup to be pretty. Oh, I want to impress the boys, so I'll do my makeup. No, that is not how it works for me. And like, that's not personally how I see makeup. Like, I definitely consider makeup like an art form. I have like my crazy color palettes stored here, and I do that when I want to make my makeup all fun and colorful and like my glam, you know. That's just me, and I love makeup, and that's just, yeah. So like, I do makeup to make myself happy and like make myself feel good. Like, I know I look great without makeup, you know. It's just, you know, an extra layer of confidence. Wearing makeup is like wearing your favorite outfit, you know? So yeah, that's just like a little like thing about me and makeup. So I've decided to post every Wednesday at 4 p.m. So tune in next week for your midweek madness with me. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and leave a like, subscribe, and see you soon.